go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Between the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped following a pick.
He break that, he gone.
The 30 to the 32. This defense for the Cards, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
He finds his man complete. It's Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. First down, here's Mitchell. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Take that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, that's a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Real tough to see.
Trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw, Pickett. It's caught here by Adams. He's got room at the 30, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver, and as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly. And
now on 4th and 1, it's a fake, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Come on, show the tripping.
Because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that call.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You
get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
I can't play defense. Show the tripping like shit.
Down. Here's Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here to add to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
heads and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Nothing the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Cardz going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Like somebody thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They run over center with Mitchell. Fights through. 50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Come on. The fucking controller lunching like shit.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
This could be the turning point.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
look to throw again. The quick throw it's incomplete.
It's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
Come on, my controller tripping like shit. I can't play this shit like that.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Not what I want.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the
man.
Get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so.
This shit.
Losing the down as well.
My controller fucked up, bro.
Use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Let's make a play here.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt.
It's all right.
And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The 40. Past the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming out to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel.
Roughing the kicker. Wasn't nobody even there, bro. Come on.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Turn up.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell.
And it'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They've not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
Oh, man.
Another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And
yeah, I can't do nothing, bro. If you see my string, see my controller, my controller all over the place.
It's absolutely surprising.
I can't even pick a man on defense, bro.
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Well, these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
I should have fucking blew that shit up.
At the 34. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Get that, man.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there.
Turn away and lose this shit.
21st touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Carlson up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and
Train
make a
over.
safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his
Listen
running
left.
back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and inches. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Can't even call a fucking.
They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I know I can do it now. I can't make him block. I can't make him do shit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
Can't make these motherfuckers do shit. Fucked up controller.
But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. They'll try and throw for it here. Step, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Townsend. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result under 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
This motherfucker, turn it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the
Nah, my controller fucked up. My controller fucked up like shit.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about
I ain't getting a good game in.
Second and 2.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around.
Nah.
But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
Look at that shit. He moving by his fucking self, bro.
Throw off the play fake. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hands it off out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Pickett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Now Pickett on 4th down. And nowhere to go here. He lost.
Pick it up!
And he will
Come the fuck on, man.
Himself, but it was 4th down, and the possession changes.
That's crazy.
Good starting
I take that.
for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Taking a shot for Samuel. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with
Has to be picked off. Why we can't catch passes?
And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency.
Come on.
Thinking this game is over.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Hit.
He completes it to Hunter. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Back to throw here. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Here we go. This bullshit. This shit out.
Now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line is taking charge.
I ain't try to run, bro.
Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Hey, man, good game, bro.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
You got cakewalk this game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Major issues this game, this controller. My controller acted ass this game, bro.
Line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant.
Might fuck up my playoffs.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, you certainly have
Shit, that fucked them up
here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return.
Can't believe this shit.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. to throw. Pickett. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Drake Jackson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull it. And my goodness, another interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Cardinals are going to take the football. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
The fumble.
Away and incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is in the zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fields in right around the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose
He fumbled.
And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
pressure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That second down play nets a -4.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Pick it now, third and goal.
Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, I'm not sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Cardz are going to take possession of the football.
With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
A throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Pickett.
Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow. At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
The Cardz get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Samuel bringing in the slant.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got him in. Complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Okay.
This game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for the Cards, they pick up win number 7 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible.